episode of Who's On First. I'm your host, Dwayne.
And I'm Jason. But first...
Before we start...
Go ahead. I was just trying to fuck with you.
Whoa, buddy.
I'm sorry. I know my word count. I know I missed it. I'm sorry.
Before we start, please like, comment, subscribe to the video, or subscribe to the channel. You're fucking me up. It'll help us immensely. But let's get to it. The Dodgers, we already called it. We called it. All right, we called it when the trade deadline happened, days before. We said Trea Turner was going to be coming to the Dodgers.
So you brought up this trade scenario on, not really a scenario. You pretty much said if they're trading Turner, the Dodgers need a counter with Bellinger as a centerpiece of a package for Turner,
right.
Which it makes total sense.
Right.
So you may be a genius if this happens, because like I said, I feel like with Max Scherzer, it's not going to be just him. You never see a player at that caliber, especially at that age, is the only one. If you ever look at Verlander,
he is now a Dodger, and he's blowing minds with his blazing speed.
That's an opposite field base hit for Will Smith. Turner's headed home. Here's the throw from Harper, not in time.
Dude, that's slide.
Guy's a 5-tool player, but now there's discussions that need to be had because Corey Seager is the reigning World Series MVP.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Seager hits one in the air to right. This ball is crushed and gone. Corey Seager with another 2-out RBI as he circles the bases with his 8th home run of this postseason. That tie is for the record with Arozarena and 3 others, and it's 2-0 Dodgers here in the 3rd.
Corey Seager is going to be a free agent after this season. Trea Turner will be a free agent next year. So the Dodgers have one more year of control of Trea Turner. So I'm just going to throw it out there. Who should the Dodgers sign? Should they go all in on Corey Seager? Should they go all in on Trea Turner?
I don't know. What's all
right, we're out of here.
I don't know. Peace. What's the age difference? I'm not too sure.
Trea Turner is actually older. Trea Turner is 28. Corey Seager is 27.
But who has more service time? I think Seager has a little. I think Seager has a little more.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough. I like Trea Turner. I like Seager. I like Trea Turner. I don't know. If I was the owner, they've been surprising us. Why not try? Let's see what you could do. Let's at least kick the tires at the idea.
Right.
But if I had to choose one, I'm taking Turner. I think Turner's just a better all-around player.
Yeah,
I think his consistency level, everything.
That is now. Before we get into like that whole thing, of course, signing both is an option, especially if the NL goes with the DH rule, because then you can move some people. You can have Justin Turner be the DH, or have Justin Turner be the first baseman, Max Muncy at second, Turner at short, and Corey Seager at third base, right? So that is an alternative. So for the people who are going to say sign them both, yes, that is an option. But of course, we have to think about just players and money. If you sign them both, someone's going to be left out in the future. Could it be Cody Bellinger? Could it be Walker Buehler? Who knows? But let's just say if we had to choose one, I'm also... This is very sad because I love Corey Seager. Corey Seager, when the Dodgers... when he got called up, I immediately bought a Corey Seager jersey because I was like, this dude is going to be the truth.
I hate his brother, so...
Well, hey. He's going to be the truth. Zach Greinke, when he was a Dodger, literally told the Dodgers, draft this kid. This kid's going to be the guy. And he's pretty much proven it. And last year was his coming out party, I guess, to the rest of the world to let people know that he is, in my opinion, an elite player. However, my love for Corey Seager dies when he plays shortstop. Corey Seager is too big to play shortstop. I've been saying it for years, and every time I watch him play shortstop, every time I watch him go after ground balls, I'm always just like, it's very awkward.
Yeah.
It's very awkward.
He's a corner.
Yeah, he is definitely a first baseman or a third baseman. However, of course, he grew up a shortstop, likes the position, he's going to continue to play it. But I think he's a defensive liability, and I just think his range as a shortstop is very limited. And we've seen now when it comes to analytics and baseball in general, just because you're a great offensive player does not mean that you won't hurt defensively. And I feel like just moving forward, Corey Seager would hurt defensively. And let's just cut everything, all the metrics and shit out. Corey Seager's agent is Scott Boras. Scott Boras is going to get his players the most money that they can possibly get. If you feel like Corey Seager is worth more money than Mookie Betts, that's probably what it's going to take to sign him at this point, right? That's a conversation I feel like I'm not ready to have, and I'm pretty sure Andrew Friedman in the Dodgers front office is not ready to have, because I just feel like Mookie Betts is an all-around better player than Corey Seager. With that being said, you have Trea Turner. Trea Turner has a lot easier representation to deal with, and to me, long-term might be a more dynamic player, because everyone knows speed does not die, or it is one of the last skills to go, but also his bat-to-ball skills are elite. Offensively, he's putting up numbers that are only comparable to Betts and Tatis Jr. Defensively, Gold Glove caliber shortstop. I don't see a downside, especially when you add in the speed. Turner is the right move to make. He'll be cheaper, especially if they extend him this offseason. I feel like he's willing to play ball, because even when he came over to the Dodgers, they brought up how Washington was looking to extend him, and was he open to an extension? And his quote was literally like, "Actions speak louder than words."
Yeah,
which that means I'm open to it if they show me the bag. Yeah. However, they have not, so that's why I'm here. I think Trea Turner will be the Dodgers shortstop moving forward into the future. However, again, going back to my original statement, they can sign both. But at that point, Cody Bellinger is gone.
Yeah, if they're signing both, and we all think like, oh, they won World Series.
Right.
It still doesn't matter. Those payrolls will add up.
Exactly.
And when you're living large, you're spending large, and you need to make large, and they're not making enough to have four 300 plus players, because I'm taking Walker Buehler, and if that's what it's going to cost, it's going to cost.
I think he might be. He's definitely going to break Coles.
So you see, it's at that point you're like, do we want to lose Bellinger? That's an outfielder. You have two people same position,
right? And
I always think back when I think of Seager, I always think of Mike Moustakas, because Mike Moustakas started as a shortstop,
right?
And then he's big. They moved him because he started slowing down and started breaking down. We've seen injuries from Corey Seager. When's the next big one?
That, to me, that all but seals it. However, again, if the Dodgers can make it work with both and have Seager play third and Turner play short, they have, in my opinion, the best shortstop third base combo in baseball. And yes, I would put that over Tatis and Machado. But I think it'll be a numbers game, and I just don't feel like Andrew Friedman is going to make that deal, knowing that he has not only Walker Buehler coming up, but Julio Urias is coming up too, and he, in my opinion, has been their best pitcher this year. Like, I love Walker; he's up for a Cy Young award, but I feel like Julio has been the backbone of that rotation. He will continue to be the backbone of this rotation. So there's other decisions that need to be made. Yeah. So I feel like Trea Turner is, for both of us, the guy, but let us know what you guys think. Seager or Turner, both. And if you're gonna go both, who are you willing to let go?
Leave it in the comments.
Please do. We'll see you guys when we see you.
Peace.